Well, however, just say we wanted transport there and back.
All right, so I'm gonna start recording on that. Danny, what do you think when people rent a Lamborghini like this? What do you think the number one reason they would rent it for?
Well, it depends. Some people want to do date nights. Some people want to go out and impress clients. So it all kind of just depends on what your needs are. But you could use it for anything, honestly. Date nights, closing deals, shooting content, shooting branding, music videos. I mean,
Alex?
For me, it's different, man. I'm gonna go flex with the car. Let me take it out. Let me go party. You know, go pick up some chicks. There's a lot of things you could do with this car.
Typically, when somebody wants to get like a discount, because I'm sure you probably get that a lot, right?
Yeah.
What does that look like if somebody goes, hey, I want to book this for, you know, 1 day versus like 30 days, for example? Is that something you guys are flexible with, or how does that work? Or is there a time limit?
Well, if it's
No.
30 days, it's gonna be different.
Uh-huh.
If it's 1 day, obviously you're gonna be paying the full freight. But we can always work with you if there's multiple days for sure.
What's a kind of a no-go to do when you get these kind of cars that you tell people, hey, don't do this, but then they do it and they run into issues?
I would say smoking in the vehicle. Certain cars, if we don't want them going near the airport, they go to the airport without telling us. But we have trackers in all the cars, so we know.
Mostly too, I notice people, you know, like you said, smoke or they speed, they scrape up the rims,
Yeah, that's a big one.
they dog the cars. You know how they say people dog them, which is, you know, it comes with the territory, but to a certain extent. I mean, if you're damaging the car, it's gonna come out of your deposit. So at the end of the day, you pay for your mistakes, but that's what I've noticed too: the smoking and the rims.
Car like this, I mean, you like brand new, when they were sold brand new, what are these typically going for?
Depending on the trim, they start at like 180 to 200. They could go up to 300K. If you're talking Mansuri or just a higher trim.
Now, you've driven quite a few different cars, so both of you guys have. Alex, I mean, you've driven quite a bit of cars. Why do you think a lot of people like the Urus? Like, it seems to be the one that just goes out more or requested.
For me, with the Urus, it's like, you know, it's got more space. You can fit 4 people. You know, if you're, you know, coming into town, you want to have friends. You know, you can fit more people in the back. You know, depending on the Urus, you could have 2 or up to 5 people in the car. And if there's other crazy nights, you know, you fit more than that. It all depends on who's driving, who's getting the car.
And I have a really like curious question. What the hell is Lambo Air? You laughed. Why?
Lambo Air
Both of you laughed.
is when the windows are down, sunroof is open,
Like,
AC's blowing on full. You're not even feeling it because you're going so fast, and you're just getting that Lambo Air.
so you're getting that
It's a
Lambo
different.
Air?
It's a different life.
Yeah, you could only experience it in Corsa mode.
Different life. Man, downtown San Diego's nice. That's a different life for sure. I guess if you have listeners that are, you know, looking at a car like this and thinking, man, that's a lot of money for a car. I can go get the C8, right? The other vehicle in the fleet. It's a lot more of an entry, affordable vehicle to take out and have fun. But why would somebody want to essentially go out of their means or stretch themselves to experience this? Like,
Well,
what's the biggest?
Oh, it's in the name. It's a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you right now. I drove the C8 2026. The same day I drove the Urus. It's night and day. You think a 2026 Corvette, brand new, and this is a
it just
2021
makes me
Urus.
think of that when
It's-
you're like you got out of the Lamborghini and got back in the Corvette, and
Yeah, you're like-
you feel the difference. Yeah.
You're like, okay, this is dream versus reality.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll wrap it up with this, and we'll chop it up later.